What's up, Hoop Study fam? It's Coach JB. The NBA playoffs is in its second round, and we have been witnessing some great matchups so far, and a bit of history as well. We saw Lonnie Walker IV step up for the Lakers in the fourth quarter, and Joel Embiid finally brought back an MVP to Philadelphia. But today we're going to break down some of our favorite after timeout plays we've seen so far. Now, before we jump into this film breakdown, don't forget, if you're a coach or a trainer and you're really trying to level up your knowledge of the game, all you have to do is sign up for our Coaches and Trainers Academy on hoopstudy.com, where we have all of the best plays, tactics, and training techniques in the business. Let's get it. We're going to start off with the Warriors first, and mainly their pick and roll spacing. They really like to get Curry into pick and roll action, so here you see that screen being set, but afterwards it's all about their spacing, and they love cutting guys on the baseline. This has been something that's really worked out for them. Here you can see they utilize a ram screen where they screen for the eventual screener, and here again there's that pick and roll action, and then afterwards you can see they're cutting people on that baseline, which has really been able to get Steph a lot of assists. And of course, part of that key is putting shooters up top, so this way defenders chase them, and that frees up this shot. Again, it all starts with Curry being in that pick and roll because he is such a threat. And then afterwards, you can see they can get into the paint. They draw two defenders, and now they have two people cutting on the baseline. So really, it's just pick your poison for an easy basket. Now for their opponent, we're going to go with a baseline out of bounds play. Here they're just targeting AD. They're throwing the ball in over the top, and then they're just going to let Bron bully his way into the post and get an easy shot. And the Nuggets have two plays that I love. The first one is Horns Flare. So you can see they come down and they're set up roughly in that Horns formation. And afterwards, they're going to step up and set what looks to be a rip screen that they don't throw the ball to. And afterwards, Jokic shows that he's setting a pin down, and really this is to get the defender to chase over the top. And as soon as he does that, they step back into this flare action, and now you can see the paint is wide open for him to just catch and get downhill. Let's check that out again live.
I've been doing that, but tonight, off to an early start with 5 early points. He said after game 3, he's getting super comfortable. It's close, and he meant how he's getting acclimated.
Next, we have Swipe Side. Now, we've already put out a similar series on UVA's women's team. If you haven't checked that video out, go do that. But here, they're just trying to get Jokic into a pick and roll, and they have weak side action going on as well. So as soon as he comes off of this pick and roll, the defense is actually cleared out because of that weak side action. And now he's able to throw this lob. But again, the key there is the weak side action. Now, Ram Pin is being ran by the Suns. Now, what I really love about this action is that they have a lob man and they have a shooter involved with the action. So they take the shooter and step him up like he's setting a rip screen, but he's actually receiving a pin down. So it forces that defense to communicate, and then you get to pick your poison.
11, big difference and a big contributor to this lead right now.
There's the crazy difference as Booker elevates.
We're keeping it super simple with the Celtics with the way you're just setting a stagger away from the ball in transition, and the top man is actually going to slip into the nail. So if you don't have that shooter open, you have that man open at the nail as well. For the Sixers, we're giving you a baseline out of bounds play that we're calling squeeze. They're just simply squeezing this man in with two screens, and essentially what you get is a shooting opportunity for the man in the corner, but if it's not there, they throw it up top and they set this pin down for your shooter stepping in from the pass. And our last series is obviously Miami, New York. Now, zip top I absolutely love. They run this zipper action to free up the man in the post, so they're really just trying to throw it into the post, and afterwards they're going to set this rip screen. So he just steps up, sets this screen, and the way this is able to work is because of the spacing. They pull all the defenders out of the paint, so this way they can throw this ball over the top. And then lastly, we have Horns double dive by the Knicks. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know if they meant to do this because both screeners put their hands up like they don't know what's going on. But afterwards, they dive straight down to the block, and this frees up Julius Randle to go one-on-one. And as soon as he gets a paint touch, they actually set this screen on the baseline for a wide open shot in the corner. Now, don't forget, if you want the PDF playbook, click on the link below. And if you want all of our playbooks and all of our basketball knowledge, don't forget to head over to hoopstudy.com and sign up for our Coaches and Trainers Academy.